Welcome or welcome back to my little creative corner of the internet, and welcome to another DIY junk journal with me video. So let's grab our pack of playing cards and dive into today's DIY. I have a bunch of old different playing cards laying around to use in my journals and so on, so I decided to grab those and to make a little junk journal out of them. What we will need as well is some thread, some scissors, some tape, and as well some washi tape to decorate later on, and some papers and different bits and bobs, but that I will include later on. And also I just picked out a little glass bottom from my stash of vintage buttons to include as the closure of the little journal, as well as some lace. You will see me use that later on. Now I decided which kind of cards I wanted to include in the journal, and just decide on how thick you want your accordion style playing card journal to be. That's the number of cards you will use and need for that DIY today. So I just decided to use those kind of just a random number of things. And now I'm just laying them out in a long strip kind of way, and then always gluing like one side with some tape to each other. It will make sense if you see me do it here. So you glue down the back side at one part, and then for the next one you have to glue down the front if you want to have the accordion style journal in a way. So I'm making a mistake here at that moment, but I will realize it later on and then cut it apart and switch to here. You see me realizing it, like, oh, I can't use that in that way. So we're cutting the cards apart again and then glue down the tape on the front of the card so that it's easier to fold in a way. So here I did retape those, and then I did go on altering between the tape being on the back side of the cards and the tape being on the front sides, and just adding as I'm going through the whole thing. And I can't wait to use this cute little journal as my new junk journal. How are you all guys doing? Let me know in the comments down below. I would absolutely love to hear from you. And if you have any ideas what I should add to this mini junk journal, or which theme kind of spread I could include, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you have any other fun ideas what kind of material we could make into a junk journal next. Absolutely love to do those little small projects like these. And I can't wait to fill this bad boy up. And I feel like the playing cards are such a nice, in a way, background for a junk journal, as well as being kind of aesthetic to the page in a way. I don't know if I'm rambling now or if it makes sense what I'm talking about here, but I feel like the playing cards are already like kind of giving you a vibe that we will go for in the journal, and I can't wait to fill it up. Here I just realized I wanted to make the journal way thicker than I have thought in the beginning, so that's why I'm adding some more pages here. Now that we are done with our little book, let's grab the lace and the twine, as well as the little button, and include the kind of closure. You could also use it like that, as a Leporello kind of book, but I really love to include some cute little closure things in my junk journal. I think it adds so much to the journal, as well as it comes in handy later on when we have glued down so much stuff in the little journal that we can't get it closed in a way. So here I'm just using the twine and doing some very loose, simple stitches to secure the little ribbon here before I glue down a bit of tape to secure it even more. But I always feel like if I can sew it, it's way more secure than if I just glue it down in a way. Now here I'm just adding some regular tape to make it sturdy, and then later on I'm gluing down something for the visuals in a way. So here I just decided to do a bit of this vintage paper from an old book, so that we have kind of an interesting pattern here as well, and then we can later add some more stuff to make our first little junk journal spread on the backside of these kind of cards. And now let's add the button on the other side of the card here on top of the cover to have something where we can wrap the lace ribbon around in a way. How are you guys all doing? Have you already heard the news from Meg Journals that she is not doing the Junk Journal July challenge this year? I'm really bummed about it, and I was so much looking forward to the Junk Journal July challenge that I'm really thinking about what I could do now. I really want to do the challenge anyways, so would you be interested in seeing the Junk Journal July challenge, even though Meg Journals isn't posting her prompts? And if you want to see the challenge from me, do you have any prompt recommendations, or do you know a creator in our community that does some prompts for July? Or should I just set up my own prompt list and I could share it here and on Instagram too, that everyone who wants to participate can do so? Let me know if you would be looking forward to seeing something like that from me, or if you have any recommendations of someone coming up with some prompts for the Junk Journal July challenge. Can't wait to actually dive into that one as well, but first now we have this little cute mini junk journal to fill up, so be sure I will post some YouTube shorts about filling up this little boy. I feel like the card size is the perfect page size to do on the little YouTube shorts. But now let's just fill up the first spread where we did glue down those kind of book pages to secure the sewing and so on. So I decided let's just make that our first little junk journal spread and complete it in this video as well. So let's dive in here, and I just added a bunch of little washi tape, scraps and bits and bobs, playing around with some different kind of sticker motifs in a way. And here I thought the illustrations had some elements of blue in them that would fit really well with the card. And so I just decided to write down a little quote with the typewriter to include into the spread here, and then have the washi tape glued down onto the white paper to make the little illustrations visible in a way. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, a thumbs up would make me really happy. And let me know in the comments down below what is your thought about the Junkl Journal July challenge, and if you are doing this little DIY as well. And if you do so, remember to tag me on Instagram or somewhere. I would absolutely love to see your creations. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, a thumbs up would make me really happy. And if you want to join me on this creative adventure and many more creative adventures to come, hit the subscribe button down below. See you very soon. Happy creating!